Hi everyone, my name is Takesha Murray and this is my presentation for IDT 3600. Today I'm just going to be going over the ISTE standards for teachers and explaining or giving examples for each standard of the things that we have learned throughout this course. The ISTE standards are basically just standards to help educators incorporate technology in their everyday classroom. This allows for students to have a more meaningful learning experience and to also allow them to be able to work with the different technologies available in this day and time. The first standard that we are going to cover is to facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. In this standard, teachers use their knowledge of a subject matter, teaching and learning, and technology to facilitate experiences that advocate student learning, creativity, and innovation in both face-to-face and virtual environments. For this standard, I picked the graphic organizing activity, the interactive learning activity, and also the comic strip that we made in this course. Graphic organizing can allow students to creatively display what they have learned for a lesson or a unit. The comic strip that I designed was for students to learn the proper client consultation. This gives students an example of a real-world event. The students can also have the same approach when asked to create a comic of their own. And with interactive learning activities, this will help students to reflect on what they've learned. By giving them interactive activities or lessons, we can go over and truly know what the student has learned in the lesson. The second teacher standard is design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessment. In this standard, teachers design, develop, and evaluate authentic learning experiences and assessments incorporating contemporary tools and resources to maximize content learning in context and to develop the knowledge, skill, and attitudes identified in this standard. For this standard, I chose the comic strip, Prezi presentations, or Web 2.0 presentations, and I also chose the Web Quest activity, which is an activity where you make up an assignment for a student to do research and to come up with a solution. When asking students to create a comic strip, they can make the comic as creative as they feel. They can complete the assignment and make it as creative as they want and giving them no limit on displaying what they have learned. Web 2.0 tools can also be very useful. All the students can be given the same assignment and asked to present this information with any Web 2.0 tool. This allows the student to use the best technology that is the right fit for them. And with WebQuest assignments, they can help students get into what they are learning by having them do research on their own. This may open their mind to do more and more research and to explore what they have truly learned. The third ISTE standard is Model Digital Age Work and Learning. In this standard, teachers will exhibit knowledge, skills, and work processes representative of an innovative professional in a global and digital society. For this standard, I chose the WebQuest, our multi-technology lesson plan, and also YouTube. With WebQuest assignments, teachers can display their use of technology by giving students this research information over the WebQuest application. The WebQuest application has the teacher to put in the information that he or she already knows and allows for the student to go ahead and research the information and find the correct answer. With YouTube, a teacher can creatively communicate with her students and her parents and also her peers. The teacher can use YouTube to make creative assignments for students to do outside of the classroom. They can also use YouTube to display the achievements of their students to allow their parents and also their peers to know how well the students are performing within their classroom. With multi-technology lesson plans, teachers can assign students to do research on websites and allow them to fill in worksheets or to take quizzes. This will allow for the teacher to truly know what the student has learned and allow the student to get some real research time. The fourth ITSE standard is promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. And for this standard, I chose the comic, the multi-technology lesson plan, and also Web 2.0 tools. I chose the lesson plan for students to do research on things that we've previously gone over and to go on websites and only ask for simplified information. This helps the students to not copy the website's words and to keep them from doing any kind of plagiarizing or infringing on any copyright. I also chose the comic because I feel like it displays an understanding of cultures because they can be shared with anyone all over the world. The site actually can display the comics publicly and people from everywhere can get a chance to look at them and research what comics you've done and what material you use to do the comics. With Web 2.0 tools, students can use this application to help with their learning by giving them appropriate educational applications to work with. This will allow them to be able to do the learning on their own, making them the center of the learning experience. With these three things, this helps the teacher adhere to the standards of having the teachers understand logical and global social issues and responsibilities in an evolving digital culture and exhibit legal and ethical behavior in their professional practices. The final standard is engage in professional growth and leadership. This is the last ITSE standard. And it states teachers continuously improve their professional practice, model lifelong learning, and exhibit leadership in school and professional community by promoting and demonstrate the effective use of digital tools and resources. With this, I used the graphic organizing, the multi-technology lesson plan, and also I decided to use the lecture capture. When using lecture capture, teachers are able to go back and review things that they have previously taught on, and they can probably even add on new things that have been added as the years grow and things change. So do lessons in history, and students can get a full understanding of the new and up and coming things that have happened if teachers decide to add to the old lessons as well. With the graphic organizer, it can be used in improving student learning. I feel that in education we are taught that graphic organizers are one of the most effective ways to make sure a student is retaining information. By using that application, they can help students to improve on what they have learned or what they are learning. And with the multi-technology lesson plan, teachers can add in new technologies as they come along. They don't have to stick with the same technologies that they use in those lesson plans. This will help them to want to go back and do research and evaluate the current technologies that they're using in those lesson plans. And those are just some of the things that we have covered in IDT 3600. With this course, we have been given so many different assignments that will help us to better integrate technology within our classroom and making our students more effective learners in the digital world.